What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Darian's Pokemon. Gonna be playing a game on PTCGO today, and I'm rocking that Malamar list again. I'm just trying to get as many games in with this thing as I can. Brand new deck, brand new archetype, trying to get down that good list, that butter list, trying to get it just right so that it's running smooth, so that I'm confident with it. Really, all the other archetypes I feel pretty confident with, like the Garbodor decks. I really know what they got going on for this format. The Buzzrock decks, I know what they can do as well. I'm really looking at the Malamar list, trying to grind out as many games with it as I can in preparation for Wisconsin. Now, I am going to be attending Toronto, so I'm excited about that. But as far as PTCGO goes, I mean, that format is no longer with us. Toronto is just going to be through Ultra Prism. So, hold on, let me do some thinking here real quick. Yes, Toronto's going to be through Ultra Prism only, so Forbidden Light will not be legal. I'm going to be going there at the end of the week, so shout out to all my Canadian friends. What's up? I'm going to be visiting Canada. That's going to be a lot of fun, and I cannot wait. Now, this looks like another Beast Box here, which if last game that I played against this deck was any sort of indicator, I think that Malamar has a fantastic Beast Box matchup, especially when they play the Buzzwole version. I play a lot of Psychic Attackers in here. In fact, I did just swap out one of my Metal Energies for the Giratina promo in case I play against any Greninja players. So let's see what we got going on here. I think I'm going to Mysterious Treasure away my Malamar, actually. So I think I'm going to do that. And I do have 3 Malamar left in deck, so that's good. I have my Lunala. Now, do I have Lily in here? I do. So I think since I top decked that, I'm just going to go Mysterious Treasure for an Inkay. And I like that. I'm going to throw my Beast Energy onto my Dawn Wings. I'm going to throw Floatstone here. And then I think I'm just going to Lele for Lily and draw 7 cards. So really explosive start here from the Malamar deck. Love it. And what I love about the turn 1 Lily instead of the turn 1 Bridget is that now I have an opportunity to draw some energy, which I was able to do, so that's really good. I can Ultra Ball, put that into the discard pile, potentially go get my Mew or something, or just probably a third Inkay makes the most sense. And then I'm probably not going to want, and I'm going to be going up on prizes very quickly against this deck. But I think I'll just get rid of the Ultra Necrozma, honestly. I don't think I'll be needing that either. Save the supporters just so that I have plenty of supporters in deck. And then I'm going to put that down, and I'll probably just retreat into the Lele here. So that, actually, I think I want to... I mean, it could be good to allow a Pokemon to get knocked out so that I can Moon's Eclipse GX, but I think, honestly, that's a little bit greedy, and I probably just want to retreat into the Lele. I have another Floatstone in hand, not to mention Dawn Wings Necrozma can use that invasion ability to get back into the active position as well, so I think I'm just going to pass, and this is really a fantastic matchup. I don't really see... Oh, my opponent does play Oh no, the Kartana got rid of my Beast Energy. That's all good though, that's fine. I'm not terribly worried about that. And it looks like my opponent probably was not going to get a knockout on that Inkay anyway. They didn't really do anything that turn. I will evolve my Inkay though. I think I'm going to throw the Floatstone onto my Dawn Wings so that I could do the invasion retreat thing. And then it's a little greedy of me to Sycamore here, but I really want to draw as aggressively as I can. So I'm just going to do it and see how that works out. I did get a letter. Unfortunately, I got no way to discard any sort of energy. So we are going to be not getting the turn 2 Dawn Wings here. Had my opponent not gotten the Kartana down, then I would have easily had it, but that is not the case. So that's fine. I'm just going to get to evolve into 2 Malamars, though. I do like that. And then I could just Psychic Recharge 1 energy here onto my Dawn Wings. And now we are just ready to go. I can just take care of this next turn. If I needed to, I could Tapu Cure, but I'm not going to Tapu Cure. I'm not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead, pass it to my opponent, and see what they got in store for me. Now, they should, the point of this deck, I guess, is to attack with Buzzwole, attack with the Naganadel GX, and to try and take prizes that way. But it appears as if my opponent does not really have a lot going on in the way of energy and so on and so forth. Or not energy, but draw supporters. They played a Cynthia and are passing, so they are not getting a whole lot moving here. Me, on the other hand, am totally fine. I'm going to be able to do, what's that attack? Dark Flash. I am going to be able to Dark Flash for a lot of damage this turn. Now, I don't think I need to Super Rod necessarily. I could get the Malamar back into the deck, but I think I'll just wait on that. We're just going to Cynthia these things back out. All right, I got an Ultra Ball. I can get rid of that Mew. I like that. And yeah, I think probably get rid of the Psychic Energy as well. And let's just, let's go with that. I don't know, not the Mew. We're going to get rid of the Field Blower instead. We're going to get another Malamar here. So now we are doing just fine. Like, we're set up great. I don't have, oh my goodness, I'm clicking all sorts of crazy stuff. Okay, I do not have an Oranguru out or anything like that. Looks like my mouse might be running out of juice here, but it is not cooperating with me. Come on, let's go. Let's invasion. Mouse, please. All right, let's invasion. Oh boy. My mouse is doing all sorts of crazy stuff. And now I don't really want to Psychic Recharge onto any of these bench Pokemon. I'm probably just going to wait till my opponent knocks something out. I mean, I could throw some energies in the Lele, but what in the world is the point of that? Let's just Dark Flash, knock out my opponent's Buzzwole. Now, I fully expect that they are going to come charging back with some sort of, Beast Ring, and then they will probably Absorption GX. So that's like the reason why sometimes you want to allow your opponent to take the early prize so that you can Moon's Eclipse here. But I think I kind of had to be aggressive. My opponent wasn't really doing anything. I think it was in my benefit to just be aggressive with that play. But fortunately, yeah, they will probably Absorption here, knock out my Dawn Wings. But then so long as, I got everything I need in play to return with this. Oh, did they get there with the Knuckle Impact? They do. That's fine. So they don't actually have to GX yet. But I can actually knock this thing out with Giratina. Giratina is going to get in there right now, which is actually pretty crazy. I'm going to go ahead and Field Blower my opponent. Yep, take off their one Float Stone there just to get that out of my deck. And then here comes Giratina. Giratina promo, getting in there. Psychic Recharge. I have 4 in the discard pile. That's plenty. 1 Psychic Energy in hand. Just enough to take this knockout. Now, I do need to draw into a little bit of something else, though. That would be great. So that I can maybe get the last attacker I need in order to win this game. Assuming that the Giratina promo goes down. The Giratina promo might not go down, though. He is pretty beefy. He's rocking 130 hit points. And, yeah, I don't know. My opponent is not going to be in range of being able to use their Beast Ring either. Like, I'm down to 2 prizes, so we're good to go. I also discarded a random card from my opponent's hand, so that is awesome too. Now, this Ultra Ball is fantastic. It allows me to go get my Oranguru should my opponent manage to take the knockout on this Giratina. I don't think they're going to be able to. I think Giratina is just going to sweep here, which is insane. I am already loving the inclusion of this card in this list. I mean, not only does it help with your Greninja matchup, but also just not having a psychic weakness and being a psychic Pokemon seems to be very strong in this early Forbidden Light format for sure. My opponent is, let's see, they're jamming their bench with more Ultra Beast Pokemon. They got the Dawn Wings out. They got a Buzzwole out. But this is kind of the downfall of the Beast box deck is they have like 1 turn to hit those Beast Rings. And if they don't hit the Beast Rings on that 1 turn, then the field is pretty devoid of energy. I mean, they can come and Beast Raid this thing. I guess they got the Beast Ring. Oh, and they're going to end. That's actually not the Beast Ring, the Beast Energy. That's actually pretty strong here. That is like a little bit concerning. I think they get the knockout, right? Yes, they do get the knockout because of that. Sure enough, they get the knockout only because of the Beast Energy. So their 1 of Beast Energy actually got them there, which is a little bit frustrating, but it's all good. We'll see if we can, let's call upon an Ultra Beast. That'd be great. Let's go get, we've actually got game right here. Oh, thank you, Ultra Space. This is insane. Here comes Ultra Necrozma, all thanks to the Ultra Space. And we're going to Psychic Recharge onto this guy and finish things off in style with the Ultra Necrozma GX. My opponent scooped. They saw the writing on the wall. They knew that it was going downhill from there. Let's try out one more game, see if we can get one more game in with Malamar. That one was short and sweet, and plus the Beast Box matchup. I think we know by now that that is just a fantastic matchup for Malamar. Now, Beast Box can play some other alternative type Ultra Beast Pokemon to make the matchup a little bit better. They could play, I guess, what the... They could play the Dank memes, the Dawn Wings, not the Dank, the Duskmane. They could play the Duskmane Necrozma, yes. And which would make the matchup, I guess, a little bit better for them. But I don't really think that Beast Box can really afford to charge. I mean, you'd really have to draw into like a ton of those energy. I mean, you would have a ton of the Beast Rings, on that one turn in order to charge up multiple Duskmane Necrozmas so that you can finish off the game with them. That's a little bit of a sketchy strategy. I don't like that the whole strategy of your deck relies on one turn. Granted, I do like how in like Buzzrock you have the option to Beast Ring, but you can certainly win games without Beast Ringing. Like that happens all the time. Now, all right, come on, mouse, let's cooperate. I'm gonna start with the Inkay, I think. And then I'm going first, so there's really no reason to put down anything else because I know my hand's not going anywhere. I'm going first. So when you are going first, really there's no reason to put down any Pokemon other than the one that you're starting with. I don't really think that there's any other incentive to do so. I think I'm going to throw down this guy here, and then I could go like Ultra Ball for an Inkay, and then Ultra Ball again, and a Rangaroo for a Lele, and Lele for Lily, and Lily for 8. That's like kind of an aggressive strategy here, but it doesn't really bother me. Let's go ahead and just see what we got in the deck. If we've got Lele and Lily, then I say just go for it. All right, I like that. Let's just get as much draw here as we can. I'm going to get this, and then I'm going to Ultra Ball away the N and the Oranguru. I can always Super Rod the Oranguru back in, and I think like this turn 1 is like a little early to get Oranguru out. You don't necessarily need it that early. You really want to throw it down after you've taken a prize or two. I'm just going to go for just the super stunt setup here with a Lily for 8. So back-to-back games that we were able to start off with a turn 1 Lily, and that the Lily was pretty good. So let's see what we draw into. We have, let's see, another Dawn Wings here. And we have an energy that we can attach. I think I'll just attach one energy here. And then I think I like the second Dawn Wings down because I want to get this Inkay out of the active. Inkay is weak to Psychic, so we wanted to get it away from that Mew. And then I'm going to save this letter. Next turn, I can just kind of guarantee myself a turn 2 Moon's Eclipse, or not Moon's Eclipse, but a turn 2 Dark Flash, just by using letter and then Sycamoring this hand away. So we're going to go with that and just pass. See what my opponent has cooking up for me over here. This might be Buzzrock. Nest Ball, I actually have no idea what I'm facing. Could be Passimian, I guess. We see a Tapu Koko come out on my opponent's side. I think that means Passimian. I'm not sure, though. We're going to have to wait and see. The Mew in the active. And we got an N. Okay, so we're not going to see that hand again. And let's see what my opponent goes for. Energy Lotto. That is kind of screaming Passimian to me as well. No, this is the spread deck. Okay. I know what we're playing against here. This deck is going to aim to just spread with Tapu Koko and Potown. Yep, the works. And then is going to try to rearrange the damage counters with this Tapu Lele. Now, the cool thing about all of this, well, first of all, I do have a turn 2 attack, so that is nice. But I also do have the option to Tapu Cure, which really messes with my opponent's strategy here, so I do like that. I have no Psychic Energy in the discard pile. Let's Letter. We're going to grab 2 Psychics off of that, and we could just accelerate these things to the discard pile pretty quickly here. I have an Ultra Ball and a Mysterious Treasure. Love it, because then I could just go get 2 Malamars for just half the cost. The letter allows me to get the Psychic Energy accelerated to the discard pile as well. Love it. I am taking some heavy damage there. Don't like that. But let's just go in. I think we could just have to evolve both of them. Just evolve through it. And what I can do is I could just Tapu Cure this turn. I think I probably will wait one more turn though, because I doubt that they're going to rearrange damage next turn. I think that they'll probably wait one more turn to be able to do that. I think I like the Lunala out in the field this game. I think I like that, just that I can accelerate. Even if my Malamars go down, the Mew is obviously good as well. I actually could Tapu Cure with Mew, which is cool, because that would actually allow me to heal all of the damage off of my bench Pokemon, including the Tapu Lele, and would not leave a very vulnerable Pokemon in the active position. So I actually do like that too. I'm just wondering, if I knock out this Tapu Koko, I think I like the Mew. All right, let's put the Mew down, and then let's just Cynthia. I'm just wondering, if I knock out the Tapu Koko, where is my opponent going to go from here? Oh, sure enough, yep, got a couple field blowers. All right, so that Po-Town can go away, but I mean, they're probably just going to put another one down. They probably play a ton of Po-Town. I could go in with the Mew here, but I think that I want to just knock out this Dawn Wings first, and then try to get a little greedy, wait till they snipe like one more time onto my Malamars, and then try to Tapu Cure. So I think that's going to be the strategy here. Let's just Psychic Recharge. Yeah, we're going to throw one onto the Dawn Wings there. And then let's throw another one onto the Mew, I think. And then let's just throw the last Psychic Energy here. And we're just going to Invasion and Dark Flash for 120. So we're going to knock out this annoying guy. We got a Super Rod. Don't quite need it yet. Let's just Dark Flash. All right, Dark Flash. Get out of here, Tapu Koko. You were annoying. That little thing was annoying there. I didn't like what you did with the Po-Town and the snipe damage. Yep, my board has got lots and lots of damage on it now. That is not super fun. However, if my opponent does decide to do like the counter energy thing and decides to rearrange my damage counters with Magical Swap, they're really only going to get like one knockout with that. And my Dawn Wings is just going to continue to Dark Flash. They're going to need to come up with another strategy. I've already got, enough energy in play. If they knock out one of my Malamars, I guess they have enough. Do they have enough damage on board to knock out? They don't have enough damage on board to knock out both Necrozmas or both Malamars. So that's good for me too. You notice how I have not played my Super Rod. So even if they do manage to knock out some Malamars here, then I'm still cool. They missed energy. That's great. That is pretty much ideal here. I think that I'm just going to, charge on forward with my own, with my own strategy. All right, we're going to get rid of that Choice Band and the Po-Town. I can Malamar accelerate more energy into play. That seems good. Probably just Psychic Recharge, throw an energy onto that Dawn Wings there. Just to have it, just in case my opponent does eventually start to knock things out, knock my Malamars out, whatever, what have you. I could Mysterious Treasure, but I'm going to wait on that. We're just going to Dark Flash, knock out, take another prize, and move one step closer to winning this game. See what we get off my prizes. Professor Sycamore, nice. I like it. That's good. If my opponent has a draw supporter in the hand, definitely going to want to start digging for a counter energy. They got plenty of Po-Towns, though. See, it's like almost no point in using Field Blower to get rid of them. It's just that if my opponent ends me, I don't really want to draw into Field Blower. And removing the Choice Band from the Tapu Koko is good as well, because that just gives 30 more damage to my opponent's damage output. So let's see what we got here. All right, we're going to just Field Blower like one more time, get rid of all that. And I can just like totally, this thing's got 130 hit points. I can just totally probably make my opponent just want to give up by just retreating into the Mew here. And Then we could just Psychic Recharge. Yep, one here. And then probably just throw another one onto, yeah, that's fine. Just throw another one here. And then we're just going to GX. We're just going to heal all my boys here so that there's really no concern about any of my guys getting knocked out anytime soon. Oh, 2 bench Pokemon. I thought I healed all of them. That shows how many times that I've actually read Tapu Cure GX, but we're going to fully heal my Malamars. That's cool stuff. That takes like 100 damage off of my opponent's field and now puts me in a fine spot. My opponent's only got 60 damage on board. Like, I wasn't knocking out that Giratina. My opponent's not really doing anything of value on their side. I mean, they're going to instruct here. But I'm not really concerned with taking an extra turn there to do that. My opponent, if they decide to promote this Tapu Koko here, if they can even get it into the active position, oh, they're going to Guzma. That's fine. I have Invasion, and I'm going to take a knockout here. So that attack on the Giratina looks like it would have been useless anyway because my opponent's just going to put that back onto the bench. Now I don't really get to see that card again. So that would have been a waste. Let's go ahead and throw the Psychic Energy here onto my Dawn Wings. And I am pretty apprehensive to want to Sycamore this hand because it's got my Super Rod in it and these Malamars. So I think I'm just going to Invasion and just play a little bit slower here. Wait to see if I can't draw a different Shuffle Draw supporter or something like that. I'm not using my Mysterious Treasure yet just because there's not really anything that I want. I want to save it just in case I do get a bench spot clear and I can go find a Pokemon, useful Pokemon to put down. Just waiting for something to get knocked out. I mean, really, if one of these Malamars gets knocked out, then I'm okay to Sycamore. If one of the Malamars goes down, I will Super Rod it back into the deck and then feel totally comfortable Sycamoring this hand. Until then, I really don't want to do that because it could be a losing scenario for me. Oh, my opponent's got the Espeon out. That is interesting because, I mean, if I can Guzma that Espeon, that's 2 prizes for me, so that's really good. And at this point, I've got so much energy in play that, let's see, what are they putting a Psychic? Yeah, so they're just trying to stall out now. But I'm going to have so much energy in play that almost they're going to have no real good course of action with that, with this Tapu Lele here. I think move any number of damage counters to your opponent's Pokemon to any other Pokemon in any way you like. Yeah, they don't have a lot of great options there. I think I just have to just hit into this thing. It is annoying. I could Mysterious Treasure away my Malamar and then Super Rod it back in. That is an option that I have. Let's actually do that. Let's Mysterious Treasure. I feel like I am just... let's take a look at this deck real quick. I do have, 2 Inkay. I could get a Malamar back out if both my Malamars go down. But I think at this point, I just need to be a little bit more aggressive. I need to draw some cards. Let's Super Rod back in my Malamar and my Oranguru. And then I think that I just want to let this hand rip. I'm just going to, let's see. I have no Psychic Energies in the discard pile. So let's Professor's Letter. Look at my deck one more time. One more Psychic in the deck. I might as well go grab it. And just try to get a Guzma or something so that I can end the game real quick on that Espeon before the Espeon becomes a problem. So let's just do that. We're going to Sycamore. Now I'm looking for Guzmas. Got a Guzma in my hand. That's really good. I think that I just Psychic Recharge and let's just load up energy. I know my opponent's probably gunning for these Malamars here. I could put another energy onto this Mew. That's probably fine, though it's like a little bit annoying to put energy there just because if, it's only got like 30 more hit points, but I think that I like putting the energy there just fine. And now we will just Dark Flash, just do a little bit more damage. Come on, mouse. The mouse is really not cooperating with me. Okay, 120 damage. Giratina's got an annoying 130 hit points, which is why I play him. He's great. Look at him out there stalling and doing his thing. Now, looks like my opponent is not going to Magical Swap this turn. They are probably trying to Koko just one more time before they do that. However, if they can't find a Float Stone or a way to get this Giratina out of the active position, then it's just going to be all me here, my turn. I think I'm just going to start thinning my deck. At this point, I really want to, I think, just hit that Guzma for game. So I'm just going to go and grab some Pokemon here off of Mysterious Treasure. This is a little bit of, like, I guess a risky play, but I think that I'm fine. I have the Lunala to accelerate if anything crazy happens. I just want to hit Guzma. That's all I need, because I'm going to take this knockout here, and all I need is Guzma to finish the game off. So we're just going to try and increase our odds of that happening. I have plenty of energy. Honestly, if I can't finish the game off with this much energy in play, then I will have done something terribly wrong and probably don't deserve to win. So I am going to just throw in the towel on the Malamars here, say that there's no way that you knock out both my Malamars and clear my energy of board and clear my and clear my board of energy before I get to take that last prize. So sure enough, here comes the end. Now, we did prepare for this. We Ultra Balled away, Mysterious Treasured away all of the most useless cards in our hand, and sure enough, bada bing, there is the Guzma that we wanted to rip off of the end when my opponent was going to do it. So that is awesome there. Glad we were able to do that. And it looks like we're going to 6-0 this deck. So that's awesome. Let's just go ahead and hit that Guzma, bring out Espeon, and here we go. We get to Dark Flash for game. So good game to my opponent, both my opponents. That was awesome. You guys got to see a little bit more of Malamar in action there. And sure enough, both games, Dawn Wings was the MVP, which is crazy because, I mean, I've cut down in the metal energy. Really, we're only just at 2 metal energy right now. I cut the 3rd metal energy for that Giratina promo. I'm going to show off the list that we're rocking here real quick. I think I forgot to show off the list the other day, so let's go ahead, show this list off. The list is running really well. You guys have seen. I mean, this is pretty much everything we want the deck to be. Now, 2 metal energy does seem like a little thin, but let me explain myself here. You're really only using Ultra Necrozma in some situations when you want to take big knockouts. Also, Beast Energy does work as a metal energy for you as well. So you have 3 kind of metal energies in your deck, and also you have 2 Professor's Letters, so we do have access to those metal energies when we want them. If they go in the discard pile by accident, we have Super Rod to throw it back into the deck. But really, the deck is starting to kind of evolve into a little bit of a psychic toolbox, which I do like, and I think the psychic Pokemon are positioned really well in the metagame right now. This list is running super smooth, like what I'm seeing out of it so far. So anyways, let me know, what do you guys think of Malamar in the description below? What do you guys think of this list in particular? Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel. Peace.